I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
We're sitting down having too much fun. But yeah, Nurse Rona, introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Rona. I've been a registered nurse for about like 5 years now.
Awesome.
And I work in step down and ICU, so.
That's awesome. You know what, and don't forget guys, please, even the birds getting excited out here, go ahead and please click on her link. I want you to follow her channel, guys.
Woo-hoo.
Yes, so today we're gonna actually be talking perspective, right?
Perspective, that's
Outlook.
huge.
Absolutely.
Very huge.
You know, I'm gonna say this real quick. Perspective and definitely outlook, completely different. You got to remember why you did this. I always say faith over fear. People always go into work and sometimes you get a little nervous or scared, or if you know you have that team member that you kind of just don't get along with, make it work and look at the perspective and outlook. Why are you doing this? Remember, you're there because other patients' families can't be there, and there's no time off for the sick. There's no days off for people saving lives. So you got to remember why you're doing this and the people you touch. Perspective.
Exactly.
Don't do it for this.
Exactly.
Even though the money's nice.
It's
don't.
nice.
Yeah. My perspective is just knowing what I got myself into when I first started.
Yeah.
You know, how we did YouTube when we first did it.
Totally.
And then we're like going to school. Then we got done, we're like, this is a reality check. This is not easy. It's hard.
Very hard.
Multitasking at its finest, don't you think?
It is. And you know what, Edgar, you touched up on a really good point, is asking your why. Why are you here? What's the purpose?
Yes,
what is your life's goal? Like, why are you there?
Yep.
And if you don't know your why, your shift is going to be very hard, and more hard shifts are going to follow that. So
no, yeah, right. And then when she says not knowing the why, think about your patients too. What's the plan of care? What are you doing to wean them off their pressures or pressors, their meds, their IVs? What are you trying to do for this patient? If they're coming in for a STEMI, tropes, CPK, everything's elevated, ST elevation, what are you gonna do after they get a cath? 3 stents, maybe a possible CABG, but get a plan of care to understand and make your shift easier. How do you know this? Because you put yourself out there. First it's a struggle, then you learn, then you master it. It's never boring. Perspective, outlook increases. You have a better time at your job. People listen.
Exactly. Exactly. It's very true.
Yes.
And, you know, my grandma, she just suffered a hemorrhagic stroke, and I was telling Edgar about it, and it really reminded me of what it's like to be on the other side of the bed.
Yes.
You know, because she's at my hospital. I can't go through her chart. I have no control over anything. So while I'm sitting there, I'm like, this was such a hard way to shift myself. Like, my roles completely shifted from nurse to being a granddaughter. Like, I was left in the dark a couple times about, when is she going to be discharged? Like, when's the doctor coming? When's the neurologist going to be here? Like, so all of those things you have to take into consideration about your own patient. So the next shift that I came back, I had a patient, bunch of family members in the room, and it was like so refreshing coming in there with like a different lens. Yeah. And you're like, man, I was just there last night and they have no idea, you know?
Yes,
So as soon as I came in there, I was like, hey guys, my name is Rona. I'm gonna bring in my computer. I know you guys have a bunch of questions. Don't worry. I got you. And they were just like, okay.
Like,
and like you could just see them like relax.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it makes,
cool.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
And you know what, with your grandma, is she okay?
She's good. She's living with us because we are Armenian, so we take care of our own.
Hey, we take care of the fam. You know how we do.
Exactly.
We got like 30 people in one little room.
Yes.
It's normal.
It is normal.
That's exactly how we do it. You know, and I like that because she's family oriented and you know, I'm family oriented. When we first started YouTube, I want to say like 5-6 years ago, it was just a fun thing to do, just to, you know, drop our stories and experiences. And now it got to the point where a lot of people really listen, so they like hearing our experiences and even our downfalls and how we rise from those downfalls in nursing, because there's so many things that happen. Like she said, her grandma was in the hospital. I'm not gonna say my grandma was in the hospital recently, but she did go for a stroke too.
Wow.
I didn't tell you about that.
Yeah.
And my abuelita, te quiero mucho. She's doing better now.
That's good.
She just went to Mexico today, so I was praying for her, making sure she has a safe, you know, flight out there. But she did have a stroke, and I remember getting off. I was working at UC Davis at the time, and just got off the clock, went in there, and I'm like, "Can we get an EKG? Can we do a CT scan? Let's get some blood work." And they're like, "Oh, okay, sure, let's do this." And they respected it, but I didn't want to step on anybody's toes as a nurse.
Totally.
We don't want to be one of those where, what's going on? What's this? What's that? What's the tropes? We don't care about any of that, but we want to make sure you guys are delegating for our grandma,
Yeah,
our
exactly.
family members, and that kind of puts other things in perspective to make sure we treat everybody like a family member that's one of ours.
I like that. Definitely.
Oh, you like it?
I like it.
And you know what? And I really want you guys to understand, like Rona, she's been doing this whole nursing field and all the social media for a long time too. We both started actually when it was like 19.
Yeah, I remember messaging you
yeah.
on YouTube. I was like, this is hard. How do you do this?
and we always kept in touch, but we just never really had a time to actually meet and
Yeah,
greet. So,
exactly.
and
This
she's
is
actually
nice.
about to go to work right now too. And you work in the recovery unit? Woo, nice.
I
Wait,
work in step down.
Is there a P wave in that? Let me see. Okay.
There is.
Awesome. That is cool. Well, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know we're just kind of talking about experiences, and
Yeah.
I wanted you guys to see our own personal lives from her perspective and from my perspective. Definitely will say this: if you guys have any questions, please, just
ask us.
yes, ask us or drop a comment on the bottom, and don't forget to follow Ron. I'm gonna put the link right here on the bottom. I'm just
Right here.
right here. Don't forget. It's kind of like when you start an IV and you're like, "Where's the vein at?" Right here.
Right here.
Right here.
You don't see it, but you feel it.
Oh God, I love that because your patient's like, I'm a hard stick. Then
Yeah.
you come in there and be like, no, I got this. Yeah, right? I got this.
Few
But-
pokes later.
Yeah, I know. 5 pokes, we're switching arms. But no, in reality, guys, and just kind of let you guys know, we've been doing this for a while now, and I wanted to share a video with Rona, so I'm so happy and excited that we
nice.
did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're here at her school that she graduated back in the
I know,
day.
this is so weird. Brings back bad memories.
It does, and it's funny because she was saying the grass before used to be a little stale, and now it's green. They knew we were coming.
Story of my life. Okay.
Yes. But real quick, guys, like I said, don't forget to follow Nurse Rona, and if there's any questions, if you guys have any tips or any ways of you guys how to deal with,
Yeah, please
with
share
nursing or background experiences that's happened, please share them on the bottom. And also, how do you guys deal with your nursing struggles? I'm just curious how you guys do it. We've hopefully shared ours. If you guys were touched by it, you guys were. Don't even lie. And I will definitely say this, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, follow Nurse Rona, and we'll do another video. We gotta do another one
Yeah,
soon.
that sounds good.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Love you guys.
Love
Peace.
you guys. Bye.
Oh, I like it.
Perfect.
Dude.